Hi, welcome to the channel. This is one of the first videos he ever made. I worked for Ken's Karpentry for part of a summer, and I learned a lot from those guys. And one of the things I picked up from the job site was this ladder hoist, so I built one for myself. Thank you for watching. So to keep this hovering off of the rungs of the ladder below it, I got these washers here. I got these off Amazon. They're pretty cheap. I just drilled a hole right here through the side here, so it lifts it up. That way it just holds right there. I'm going to end up putting one here too and two on the other side, so it'll slide on these little rollers. I had to get these washers to make up the distance over here. Just like that. And that's going to just sit right there and be able to roll. You can see how this side doesn't have the washers yet, and it's sitting on that rung. And then if you look over on this side, it's hovering right above it, which is what I want. I want that to be all the weight riding on this and then on this rail. For those of you wondering, the bottom section with the bearings is cut at 24 inches. And the section that's going to be going on top and it's going to be becoming the platform where the material is going to rest, I cut at 18 inches. So those are on. I ended up moving these ones on that side just because they weren't low enough. They weren't holding it up high enough. But there they go. It worked really well. Like I said, I don't want to just keep it above the rungs. I don't want it getting caught or hitting or rubbing on that. Now I want to keep this hovering above this rail. I want a little bit of a gap so it's not going to be rubbing or getting caught up on anything. So I just got some 3/4 inch bolts. I used nylon lock nuts. Anytime you're bolting anything on something that's going to be moving or rattling, you definitely want to use either a lock washer or a lock nut just so it doesn't loosen up upward over time and end up coming off. That's pretty strong. Should do really well. I think what I'll do next is I'm gonna drill holes in here and then probably put up a bolt in here with another lock nut. Again, I did a self tapper, and there's gonna be a bolt in each one of these just for extra strength. Although these self tappers by themselves are pretty strong. Okay, so next I'm going to put this little U-bolt and hook it to this rung, and that's where the cable for the motor is going to end up hooking into this. So this is about 13 inches, so half would be 6.5. I already marked it. So I'm in the center. I'm just going to drill. I'm using this rung because it's got the braces here kind of also on the back side of it. So I'm hoping that'll help make it a little stronger than using maybe this rung or this rung. It probably adds a little more rigidity to it.
So for some of you that might be confused by this section of the video, I'm cutting 3 sides of this tube steel here, and I'm leaving the 4th side, and then I use a pipe to bend it right here. You can see I'm bending that up, leaving the side that's closest to the tube, and then I cut that section off, leaving a tab. And the tabs are what screws in to the ladder up at the top for my cable to run through. There's me drilling the holes so that I can run a bolt through where it gets attached to the top of the ladder.
So I'm going to be mounting the motor here, the very bottom, last rung. I want this to be cut flush with the rails because my U-bolts are going to come up through here and clamp this down, and the motor is going to clamp to this. So I drilled these holes here, cut this piece The winch actually comes with these two brackets that bolts on the back of here. It might be a bit of a snug fit. Okay, so I got this attached. I ran the cable. So right there. Looped it underneath. And connected it to that wrong guy. Put the U-bolt on. Gonna be running the wheel through the tubing here. Got a wood block there. Figure out from down. Pretty nifty, eh? Got that figure out. A dangerous one.
Here we go. Good to see this thing in action. Down she goes. Real quick, so this lip right here was actually hitting the cable and it was pinching it. So real quick, we had some scraps. We just threw this kind of like board screw to there, and that keeps it from hitting that cable on the rungs. Wasn't really designed for using what we're using it for trash, but it was used to lift things. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.